Adam Watod here, and I am back to talk about Star Wars The Clone Wars, Season 7, Episode 2. And I've got to say, again, great episode. I don't really expect any bad episodes from The Clone Wars. Again, mainly sticking to this, sticking to George Lucas's scripts, and these episodes were already done. So, yeah, it was a good episode. I will admit there is a scene that has pissed me off, and it's nothing to do with George Lucas or Dave Filoni. It's to do with a scene they've taken out. Now, if you don't know what I mean, it is the it's a scene where Anakin asks about paintwork on the Bad Batch's ship, and it's Padme. Now, this scene's a funny scene if you watch it from the unedited version, and it's just a funny scene that they've taken out for some reason. Now we pretty much know why they've taken this scene out of the episode, because it's basically apparently sexist, and we have to care about every fucking person's feelings nowadays. But I don't think they get what that painting represents, and it just represents what soldiers do in the field. World War II, there were planes with women on them, because the men, again, it's just to remind men what they're fighting for. So I kind of think this is kind of a disrespect to their memory of the pilots who fought in World War II, who just did a little bit of art to make themselves feel happy. And yes, of course, there is a certain sexualized version of it, yes, but it's just a cartoon. It's just a little fun, and it was just a joke at fucking not Palpatine, at Sidious. Not Jesus Christ. Sorry, I've been doing videos all day. God. At Anakin's expense. Sorry, that was a fucking idiot. But yeah, that's the only bad thing I'll say about this episode. So I'm going to go into spoilers now. If you don't want to hear spoilers, please leave now. So the episode begins back up on the clone's base with Hunter, Rex, and Anakin talking about the upcoming mission, and the fact they're waiting for Obi-Wan to come and tell them if they got the go-ahead. Rex is pretty much very eager to get on with the mission, because he knows his Echo, and he really wants to rescue him, because he lost a lot of people in this war, and he doesn't want to lose anybody else. Anakin, on the other hand, kind of wants to message somebody. Pretty much he wants to message Padme. So Rex agrees to go with him. Hunter gets the ship ready for launch, and then we go to Rex's bunker, not bunker. Well, Rex's room. Rex stands outside to let Anakin talk to Padme on his own, and to warn him if anybody, turns up. So Anakin talks to Padme, tries to explain to her that he's out in the Outer Rim, and he didn't know it was going to take so long. Padme kind of reminds him, well, that's what a siege is, and he pretty much laughs at that. Padme pretty much knows that there's something up with Anakin. Anakin explains to her that he's worried about Rex, and I think everybody could be, because he's not really thinking like a soldier, he's thinking more about his brother, and if you take personal feelings into battle, you're pretty much going to end up dead. So Anakin's worried. In this scene, I'm going to point out one thing. You can obviously see Padme's pregnant. Anybody could see that. How Anakin could not see that, I don't know. And this scene has basically replaced the artwork scene. So it's done. And it is, I think, canon breaking, but not to the extent some people are saying. I think it's stupid that Anakin wouldn't realise his fucking wife is pregnant at that moment. I mean, she's obviously showing a bump, and it's not like fat, it's a bump, and you know the difference between a fat girl and a girl who's having a kid. It's just obvious. So I would say that's the big problem I would say in that scene. So Anakin pretty much is trying to, he doesn't want Rex to, get hurt. He doesn't want Rex to get overly emotional with his mission. But Rex outside sees Obi-Wan approaching, knocks on the door to warn Anakin. Anakin says goodbye to Padme, and Obi-Wan Rex is distracting Obi-Wan. Anakin comes out, gives Rex his helmet because Rex said that Anakin is sorting out his gear. Kind of doesn't make sense. I mean, why would Anakin be sorting out his gear? I don't know. But it works, and Anakin and Rex head to the ship. And Obi-Wan then lets slip to say hello to Padme for him. Now, I'm going to say this about that scene. I do get that Obi-Wan in the Revenge of the Sith knows there's something up with Padme and Anakin. I don't think he should have said that, if I'm honest. I get why they put it in the episode, but I think that's a bit too on the nose for me. I don't think Obi-Wan would have allowed Anakin to have that much of a serious relationship with Padme. I just think he really would have. I mean, again, in Revenge of the Sith, he does, guess that it is Anakin who's the father of Padme's kid. But I don't know. I'm just saying, it's just a scene you shouldn't have in the episode. I mean, again, this whole scene just replaced the fucking artist scene, which, again, doesn't make sense. I mean, that scene has pretty much done stupid things, and I think broken canon in some areas. It's not mind-blowing areas, but it's just dumb, in my opinion. So Anakin and Rex head to the ship. The ship takes off, and they head off. Anakin's on the ship with the Bad Batch. The Bad Batch, pretty much, you see Wrecker lifting up a gonk droid, showing how strong he is, and Hunter's pretty much just getting everything ready for the mission. Anakin asks who they report to. Hunter says they don't really know, and that scene ends. We then go to Tech, who's flying the ship, and then they hit the atmosphere, and it's pretty bad atmosphere for them to fly in. And the planet they're heading to is Skako Minor, because that's where the signal's coming from. They head down to land. They see a creature around them. Land the ship. The creature then attacks. Wrecker, Hunter both say, get that thing off the ship. They get off the ship. It turns out the creature's being ridden by an alien who is what is he? I think the race is called Palatics. I think that's what they're called. Then two other flying creatures head in. They grab Anakin. Not Hunter. Crosshair then fires a cable at the creature. Hunter grabs the cable and then flies off with Anakin. He tries to pull himself towards the creature, but then he fires his pistol at the other two creatures behind. The guy piloting the creature tries to shake off Hunter. It doesn't really work. Then Hunter lands on a rock at a campsite where he sees Anakin. Well, the creature lands and puts Anakin in between its claws, and and these pikes are around him and in a threatening way. Hunter tells the other clones his location. The clones arrive, and Rex tells them, don't kill anybody, just disable or disarm, which they do. They attack. Anakin is able to get free of the creature. He grabs his lightsaber, and then the Pike leader pretty much tells his people to stop fighting. But he tells them he doesn't want their war on his planet. Anakin explains, we're not the ones who brought the war to your planet, it's Tambor. So the leader pretty much says, I will help you, just don't bring the war back to me. So Anakin agrees, and the Pikes help the clones make their way to the city to rescue Echo. In the city, Tambor gets a message from Trench. Trench tells him there's a clone team on the way to rescue Echo. Tambor says they wouldn't dare. They're neutral in the war, which seems to be pretty fucking stupid that they're neutral in this war, because you can obviously see they're in the war. I mean, the goddamn fucking battle droids that they use, the heavy battle droids that you use, are from a Techno Union. I don't know how you can say you're neutral when they're using your hardware. But that's what Super Battle Droid. How the hell did I forget that? They're using Super Battle Droids, which are made by Techno Union. So how can they say they're neutral in this war if they're pretty much given the separatist weapons? But I don't know. So Trench pretty much says, listen, this is not a normal group of clones. They're pretty good at their job. And then Tambor says we'll prepare for their attack. Pike's leader, the clone group, to the city, and then they leave. Clones start to surveil the area. Tech tells the group that he's lost Echo signal. Rex is pretty annoyed and tells Tech to find it again. And then we get Crosshair, pretty much pissing off Rex by saying, listen, why are we bothering to save a Reg? You abandoned him. Why are we having to rescue him? Rex and him have a fight. Wrecker pretty much grabs Rex and says pick on him instead of his brother. And then Rex pretty much wants to have a fight now. Anakin steps in and tells them all to stop fighting. We've got a bigger job to do, and has a conversation with Rex somewhere else. Tries to remind Rex that, listen, we have a mission here. You got to stop getting so emotionally involved in this war. and Rex has to tell Anakin, listen, this war is taking a lot from me. If I can just save one of my brothers, that would just be enough for me. So Anakin feels for him and says, alright, let's go. Next scene, they're heading to an elevator. Crosshair checks if Tech is able to unlock it. Crosshair goes in to inspect it to see if it's okay. It is. They all go into the elevator and then go up. And this is the time that Wrecker is scared of heights. Now, I do love Wrecker because he's a funny character, but when he's scared of heights, he's like, Christ. Obviously, because I'm like that myself. I am terrified of heights. So I get where he's come from. And it's a funny joke. They go up the elevator. Anakin reminds them that, listen, they've got to be stealth in this attack because they don't want to let Tambor know that they're there. But when the elevator doors open up, two droids pretty much open fire and Wrecker just goes fucking nuts on them all. Then the group come out and attack and kill all the droids. We then get Tech saying that he needs Echo to send another message so he can locate his signal, and he can then splits the group up so they can cover more ground to find Tech. We then get Tambor pretty much telling them they need to send reinforcements down there to deal with the intrusion. Tech manages to find the door that to find the room that Echo is in. Anakin then fights two droids on his own in some small room. He gets out. Crosshair saves him from one droid. They all run to the same room. Droids attack in a massive wave. Oh, actually, Tambor pretty much calls them and tells them that you are breaking their neutrality by this attack. Rex is pretty much like, we know you have Echo in there. He's ours. He's my brother. You're not keeping him. And then Tambor just tells them, no, he's our property. Your brother is dead. And turns off the screen, sends in more droids. Droids attack. Bad Batch is able to kill most of them. Anakin then comes in and destroys the rest. Tech opens the door, and Rex and Tech go into the room to find where Echo is. They find Echo in this uh, computer thing. He falls out. He looks pretty flipping bad. And Rex is like there trying to comfort him, say, listen, we're going to help you, we're going to get you out. And Tech's trying to free him from the cables that are keeping him trapped in this city. And then that's how the episode ends. I would like to say this is a good episode. It's not a fantastic episode because of, the whole art stuff that got taken out. But again, it's a great episode. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I would suggest you watch this. And I do hope that they haven't taken anything else out of these episodes, because don't go down this route of filling Clone Wars with SJW politics. This is the last thing Disney needs to do, because there's already so much wrong with Star Wars right now. You fuck up Clone Wars, you got pretty much nowhere left to go with most Star Wars fans. But I would say I do love the story. I love the CGI in this. It is definitely better. I love the characters. Again, I think Wreck is my favourite out of the whole group of Bad Batch, but it could change in next episode. But I do love them all. Watch this episode. You will enjoy this episode. Give the video a like if you like it. Give it a dislike if you dislike it. And do comment below and tell me, did you enjoy the second episode of Clone Wars Season 7? And do subscribe if you like my videos. This is Entertainment World Soldier. Bye.